So I want to introduce myself. I'm Dwane Roberts, and I just want to share with you my heart in doing this CD. It's my conviction and belief that the church is going to arise to the place of the first commandment. That we are going to love the Lord Jesus with all of our heart, with all that we've got. It's a very consuming commandment. All that I have, I'm going to throw into love, and it's going to be love focused on Jesus. And to see that it's going to actually come from a response, not a stirring up of my emotions in pursuit, but it's going to go, oh, he's touched me, and I must enter into love. In 1 John 4:19, it says that we love him because he first loved us. So my pursuit of him is because I understand his pursuit of me. My love for him is because I understand his love for me. And so part of my heart and my wife Jennifer's heart in doing this CD is to understand the love of Christ. Because when the love of Christ begins to hit my heart, it causes a response from me to pursuit. And so many times when I sit and I preach or share and I call people to the love of Christ, I want them to understand the revelation of the heart of Jesus towards them. The Song of Solomon is a beautiful picture. It's a beautiful picture of the pursuit of the bridegroom over the bride. And just the first prayer is an awakening and a cry for love, for Jesus to come and touch me. I've tasted a little bit and I must have more. And the second prayer is the coming to the realization that I am a weak individual, that my love is immature, that I stumble and that I fall. But in the midst of my stumbling and my falling, he delights in me and he enjoys me. In my darkest hour, he likes me and he enjoys me. Prayer 3, Song 3. It's an invitation. I might be fearful, I might be afraid, and he says, come with me. It's through the cross, it's through what I've done for you. There's an invitation. I want to hear your voice in the secret place. You can come and hide within me. Prayer 4 is an understanding and a revelation that me, Dwane Roberts, frail individual, when I just have a slight movement of my heart towards this man Jesus, his response is, you've ravished my heart. You've moved me. I, a weak and frail individual, have the ability to move the heart of the Eternal One. The Lord Jesus, he gets moved. His heart is stirred when I move towards him. Prayer 5. I come leaning. I've been emptied of all of my selfish ambition, all of my pursuits. I've become tired and worn out, but I've been awakened to his love. And I lean on him. And as I lean on him, I enter into the revelation that there's a love that's all-consuming. That there's a love that's bearing down on me that nothing can stop. And it's my desire that each one of you would enter into this love that cannot be controlled, that cannot be stopped. A fiery passion burning in the heart of the bridegroom, focusing down on us. I'm telling you, if you will enter into that love, it will stir you and it will awaken you. And it will cause you to be passionate. If you long to be passionate, I ask you, study the passions of the heart of Jesus. Because as you study his heart for you, it will stir you and awaken you to love. The first commandment will no longer be a struggle, but it will be a delight. I'm telling you, the church is arising and she is going to love. There's a young adult generation now that's being awakened to love. They're going to be wholehearted lovers of Christ. But it's necessary that we understand the pursuit of the man Jesus. And once that revelation touches your heart, you will enter into the prayer of Psalm 27:4, which is the last prayer on the CD. It becomes a thing of one thing I desire. I've weighed things out. I've looked at life. I've understood the pursuit of the bridegroom, the man Jesus. And I've understood the pleasures that life has to offer. I've put them on the scale of life. Nothing compares to the pursuit of the man Jesus. It becomes a cry of one thing I desire, and it is to enter into the heart of the Lord Jesus. So my heart in this CD is to call people, is to awaken people, is to awaken them to love and put them in the place of one thing I desire. One thing I long for is to pursue. One thing I long for is to prioritize my life so that I will pursue this man, that I will pursue him, that I will be a wholehearted lover of Jesus. Because I'm telling you, the church is being called into this. The nations are going to erupt with fascination and love for Jesus. And it's my heart to call people to this. So my greatest desire is to call them and say, you know what? It's worth it to pursue him because the rewards are incredible. A heart fascinated going, oh, I love to love him. So it's my desire that you would take this CD, listen to it, and even begin to study the Song of Solomon. Even begin to take and study his heart. 1 John 4:19, I love because he loves me. Begin to study, begin to ponder and think about the pursuit of the bridegroom's passion on us. And as it touches our heart, I promise you, it will awaken you. It truly is the testimony of my life. Was raised in the church, been in missions for close to 10 years. But as I begin to hear the message of Christ's love for me, it began to move me like I've never been moved before. And it's my desire that that would happen to you. So I encourage you. I would encourage you again, study the passion and the heart of Jesus towards us. There's even resources we can offer you. Even just check out our websites, www.fotb.com. Go onto the online bookstore. We've got a lot of stuff that will just help you and awaken you. Because it's my desire to call you to love. Just pray the blessing of the Lord on you. Thank you.